Central Florida's positive hits and hip hop. This is your hot. I'm Zoraida, and y'all, I'm excited. We've got Zauntee back with us. What's up?
We out here.
I am excited. Yes, we are going to be talking today just about the album. You got a new album dropping, new video dropping, some family time, all that good stuff. So let's get started first with, with family.
Yeah.
Because the last time you and I spoke, you spoke upon, your dad, your mom, your sister, your siblings, and how much they support you in what you do. So just let us know, what does that mean to you, and how's that impacted you as you are out here right now making this music?
Yeah, my family is my why. I feel like I've realized, I've gotten to a point where I understand that if I'm making it and I don't have them with me because they were the ones who believed in me, who bought in, when nobody understood the vision, when nobody saw results. If they're not with me on that journey is pointless to me. I think as I've gotten older, I started to have the perspective that, the thing that matters is God and what he calls us to do, and then the people he gives us to go on that journey with. So I just try to remember that, everything that they've done and believed in me and all that they've contributed to this journey, I want to take care of them. I want to pour back into them. I want to tell my mama, look, we made it. Like, I want to have those moments where my little sister, she had me crying. She mentioned me at her graduation that, she was inspired to work hard and to chase her dreams because she saw me doing it as well. And that's why I'm motivated, because I got to show them it's possible.
That's right. Amen. Ooh, y'all heard it right here. And, it's all about family. It really is. God puts us in those families just for that. So, yeah, that's what's up. Zauntee, stick around. We've got more.
I'm the best around.
Central Florida's positive hits and hip hop. This is your hot. I'm Zoraida, and we are back at it with Zauntee. Woo, what's up?
That gang, come on.
Man, we are excited. You've got a new album dropping. We already won.
Come
now,
on, enough said.
Man, this is in part of follow-up right here to Hard Work, God First.
Yeah.
And that one right there, that single, when it dropped, and I saw it all over Instagram, TikTok, you had it going everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
How did you go from that to saying, you know what, we already won in making this album?
Yeah, for sure. So top of this year, I put a bunch of demos on social media and was just like, all right, God, show me what direction you want me to go. I want to put out a new album this year. What's it going to be? What's it going to sound like? And one of those demos was Hard Work God First, and it started to go viral. I mean, it was top 20 on Instagram trending sounds, and it was like millions of views every time we put it up on TikTok and IG. And it was like, all right, obviously there's motion here, so why is it going well? What is it about that song that's resonating with people? And I feel like it's the most authentic version of myself. It's Hard Work God First. I've been reading that on a little index card with a Bible verse, 1 Corinthians 15:10, and Hard Work God First written above it since 2019. So that's been part of who I am. That's where the phrase came from. And for me, it was like, man, if Hard Work God First defines who I am, what if I made a whole record that talks about the mindset that I've been in over these 7 years to get me to this moment? What if I make these first person anthems for people to grind to? What if I make these songs where somebody could put it in if they have a vision, if they have a dream, if they have somewhere that they're going, it's something for them to live life to that'll motivate them to get out of their comfort zone and be like, man, if he can do it, if he can live a dream for God, if he can, attack that vision and have some sort of success and then glorify God through it, maybe it's possible for me to do it as well. And We Already Won was the bridge of Hard Work God First. It was just like freestyle. Like, we had leftover beat, and I just start on the mic like, we already won. Yeah.
Okay.
We already won. You'll hear it in that song. But as I was listening back to it, I was like, what if that's the project? All of these songs, I mean, we know the finished work is done on the cross.
Amen.
We walked into the promised land, and the word the Lord gave me from Joshua is rest, for the city's already yours.
Amen.
It's like, we already know the score. So why would we have a lack of courage? Why would we be overwhelmed? We walk through some hell here on earth. There's some really painful things we have to survive.
Yes.
But if we know the final score, that can be our peace that passes understanding. That can be the thing that gets us through all the other stuff. And that's what this album is about. It's like, man, all the stuff that's going to try and rock me or throw me off my feet, it doesn't matter, because last time I checked the score, we already won.
Amen, brother. That scoreboard was real. It was no doubt on there.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, this album, when is it dropping? Is it next week, next year? How long we got to wait?
Hey, February 23rd, 2024. every day after that for the rest of your lives. It will be
Yes.
available
Yes,
for you
you
to go
heard
live life
it.
to.
Yes.
It's anthems for you to grind to, man. These are the songs that you live life to.
Amen. That's what I'm talking about. All right, you heard it right here. Zauntee album is dropping tomorrow.
Let's
My
go.
goodness, stop playing. All right, we'll be back with some more Zauntee.
Take over.
Whoop, whoop. Central Florida's positive hits and hip hop. This is your hot on Zoraida, and yes, Zauntee is still in the studio.
Let's go. We out here. Come on.
Man, if you've been listening, we've been talking about family. We've been talking about the new album, We Already Won, which drops tomorrow. And now we're going to talk about this new video.
Yeah.
The City Is Mine. Now, the last video I saw, I don't know who else saw the last ones they saw, but the last one I saw with Hard Work God First, you were at the Publix that you used to work at,
Yeah.
delivering the groceries.
Absolutely.
And in that video right there, you tell people, hey, look, this is what it's about. You can do whatever you want if you put God first and if you put the hard work in there.
That's the formula.
So that's that vision there. Now tell me, what was the vision for this new video that's about to drop, The City Is Mine?
So I did my first headline tour in 2023, and it was an incredible experience. Like being able to sell tickets, have people in the building who live life to the music, who care about it, meeting them during the VIP moments. And that whole experience on tour, all 12 cities, it was like this high, this feeling of like, man, like I get to do what I love. Mm-hmm. And these are my people. These people coming out to the shows, they're like me. They felt, like they needed to belong somewhere, and they're walking through life trying to live it the same way that I'm trying to live it, which is working hard and putting God first, doing what we're called to do, right?
Amen.
And we were in the van, we were driving between cities. And I was talking to my boy Waylo and my boy Goose about like what video we're supposed to do for this song, The City Is Mine, which on record is my favorite song that we'll have ever dropped, by the way.
Okay.
I think it's the most authentic and real to me out of any song I made. And every song is really from my heart. But this is like, I get to tell my story. I get to make...
Your story. Amen.
It feels like Rocky Balboa when you listen to that song.
I know that's right.
But when this video, we were talking about it, Waylo had been praying about it, and he was like, well, I feel like, what about if we went from city to city in the different arenas that you believe you're going to headline someday, and we claim it, like we stand in front of it.
That's what I'm talking
and
about.
we claim that arena. And I have been talking for years. I've been saying since 2017, I will headline arenas someday. I believe it. It's part of my calling. I got to show them it's possible to pack out that stadium being authentic for Jesus Christ.
Yes, Lord.
So we literally, in 7 days at the top of 2024, flew into 7 different cities and performed the song outside of each of the arenas in these different cities.
Stop playing with me.
And we rapped the whole song, and we recorded the video in 7 days. And right, like New Year's hit, I did a New Year's show in Orlando, and then I dipped out. And I went and we had Atlanta, Nashville, Tampa, which is where I'm from.
Right. Amen.
Shout out. Houston. And then we did Chicago, Philly, and New York City out front of Madison Square Garden. And the belief is, and I know 100%, I want to time capsule it. I want people to see this video now when it's just a dream and I'm doing, 300 to 500 people rooms and like working my way up to the theaters and building this movement. But I want some kid, 20 years from now, when like there's footage out there of me doing these arena tours, to look back in 2024 and see this video where it was like the opening text that's in the beginning of the video, kind of like Hard Work God First. It's like this video will be proof to everyone who watches that with God all things are possible.
Amen.
And I want to show them that like I had that belief, and I wasn't afraid of failure. I wasn't afraid of putting that out there for millions of people and then not getting it done. I have the courage to believe that if God said it's done, it's done. And I believe that I will work until I get where I'm called to go. And if I don't get there in 10 years or in 20, I'll just keep showing up. I fall down, I'll show up again.
Yes.
And I want to show these kids who for so long, I felt like it wasn't cool to follow God. I felt like you had to give up on your dreams if you were going to be a Christian.
Oh, man, yeah.
And what I realized as I got older is fulfillment, purpose, that only comes from following God and then working on what you're called to do.
Amen.
So what if I could wake up the generation to choose God and to believe that it's possible to win? I got to be a role model. I got to show them that it's possible. If I can do it, they can do it too. I'm a regular person.
Right. Amen.
I am far from perfect. I mess up every day. I'm just trying to get better and trying to get closer to Christ and live like he would want me to live.
Amen.
So if I'm in that place, if I'm in the pocket, and then I'm giving that proof, somebody could see that. That's the bottom line. That's the most important thing to me. It's not the numbers. It's not the success. It's that somebody 10 years from now, 20 years from now, who needs this music finds it, and it encourages them on their journey. that somebody hears these songs and feels like they can do
Right.
what God has called them to do. Because I don't want to live normal. I don't want to be afraid of what God is calling me to do.
Oh,
And I don't
shit.
want people to get stuck in that either. So like I said, we already won, and the city is mine. They're anthems for people to live life to. It's the fuel so that they go win.
I know that's right. Amen. Man, oh man, I'm just sitting here in shock. Like, you went to all the you know what? We at how we gonna claim it with you.
Roll run it. Come on. Let me get you in the next one.
We
right?
are
You do my
claiming
part.
it
How
with
about
you.
wrap
That's
for
it.
me?
Look, hey, don't get me started. No.
Come on.
All right, y'all, man. I can't tell you. So tomorrow you've got the video dropping as well with the album.
Yeah, so the video will drop the release day. So it'll be at like noon Eastern.
Okay.
And then
And where can we
album drops
find
at
it?
midnight. It's going to be on YouTube.
Okay.
If you go to my website, Zauntee.com, or if you go to any of my socials, we'll have the link everywhere. You go listen to the album. That drops at midnight. And then right after that at noon Eastern on February 23rd.
Okay. Well, tell the people where exactly on the .com radar can we find Zauntee.
Sure. Zauntee.com. ZAUNTEE.com. And if you go to my website, you can find all the social media. Plug in, be part of the movement. You know,
Amen.
this is the fans aren't in the stands. They run with us.
Amen.
Like, this is a community. We are all taking ground together.
Yes.
You got to go be, Zauntee in your world. You got to, I'm on a microphone. I'm on a platform in my world. Right. But you have that platform in your school, in your workplace, in your family. They need you to stand up and stand out, be different in order to make a difference.
Amen.
So if you tap in with the community, just know you found a place to belong, and we value you. You're part of this movement now.
I know that's right. Amen. God bless. That was Zauntee, y'all. Make sure you cop the album.
Let's go.
Stream it. Do what you got to do. Get
I just
it
checked
up
the
there.
score. We already won.
Yes, let's go. Zauntee.
Already won. Never be defeated.